Hello, I'm Dimond, welcome to Going for Gold, the series where I give you the quickest and easiest ways to get your weapons to Gold Camo in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Today we're going to be covering the Vesper SMG. It used to be the best SMG in the game, but it's just recently been nerfed, so it's got a lot worse, and I had to change my class completely because I used to run a silenced class that I could run around and not be detected by the enemies, but I had to completely change that because I needed different attachments so that I could control the gun a lot better because the recoil is a lot worse now than it used to be. Just in case you've never seen one of these Going for Gold episodes before, what I do is I go over the best class you should be using if you want to get them first 9 camos as quick as possible. With the Vesper for them first 9 camos you need to get 100 headshots. And then I go over the final 5 challenge camos and tell you how you should change either your class or playstyle to suit these 5 challenges, so you can then move on to getting gold on all of your other SMGs and then move on to getting diamond subs. So the class that you want to be using when you are playing with the Vesper to get those first 9 headshot camos is the Vesper with a grip, extended mags and long barrel. This is a class that I changed it to after the nerf because I used to run a silencer so that I could stay undetected whilst I was playing, but because of the nerf they increased a lot of the recoil, so I had to put on a lot more attachments that would help me counter that recoil so I could get a lot more accurate kills. The grip helps to reduce that vertical recoil that you get now that it has been nerfed and the recoil has been increased. The extended mags is a must for this gun because it is such a fast firing weapon. I believe it is the fastest firing gun in the whole of the game, so you do burn through ammo extremely quickly. Without this you will struggle to get more than 1 or 2 kills in a mag, but with it you can easily get a 4-piece. And finally long barrel, because this is a sub, it does have a very limited effective range, so by putting on the long barrel it does increase that effective range so you can get more kills at a further distance, and it also means you can return fire to any enemies that engage you so you can stay alive and move on to get more headshots in that single life. Moving on to the perks, in perk 1 I've chosen to take Afterburner so I can use my movement abilities to move around the map quickly because it's a sub. You do want to move in quite quick so you can stay up in the enemy's faces so you can get a lot of the easier kills, because the Vesper is incredibly effective at close range, so if you are using this and they're using an assault rifle, you're definitely going to win that gunfight, so you want to stay as close to them as possible, and by having Afterburner it just means you can use your slides and jumps a lot more frequently. In perk 2 we've got Fast Hands. This means that you can aim down sight a lot faster. This is really good for when you are going for headshots because you do want to be aiming down sight as much as possible because it is a lot more accurate than hip firing. In perk 3 I've chosen to take 2 perks, so it means that I can't actually have any equipment on this class, but it doesn't really matter because you are going for them gun kills anyway. But in perk 3 I've chosen to take Awareness so you can hear the enemies that are coming around you a lot easier, and I've also taken Gung Ho so I can hip fire whilst I'm sprinting. This is really good when you're just trying to clutch up, just get the kill to stay alive, because the hip fire on this gun's really good and you don't have to be stopping and slowing down your pace of play to be able to get them kills. And that's the basic class that I recommend you should be using for your first 9 headshot camos. Once you've completed all the 100 headshots you can then move on to your 5 challenge camos, which I'm going to move on to now and tell you how you need to be changing that class or your playstyle to better suit these challenges. Challenge camo number 1 is called Ardent, and to earn Ardent on the Vesper you have to get 10 revenge medals, and like I've said in all of my other Going for Gold episodes where this challenge is included, there's absolutely nothing you can do, which means that you'll be able to earn this a lot quicker. You could go and die, but that isn't going to actually help you at all. You just need to play with a gun, and when you die you'll inevitably kill the other player sometime. So just go for the other camos first, and this should just come to you pretty quickly as you complete in the others. Challenge camo number 2 is called Burn, and for Burn you need to be playing with the Vesper without any attachments or optics on, so take off all the attachments and put on a few more perks if you want to. When I completed this before the nerf it was quite easy to complete, but now because of the increased recoil I think it'll be quite hard. You will definitely see the effect that the attachments are having on increasing your accuracy. Challenge camo number 3 is called Bliss, and it's the complete opposite of Burnt. For Bliss you need an optic and 5 attachments on, so you need to take off all your perks and then put on these optics and attachments. Take the original class that you had, which was the Vesper with the grip, extended mags and long barrel, and put on an ELO sight, a quick draw grip and the stock attachment. It doesn't really matter what you put onto it, just put on whatever you think will work best for you, but this is what I prefer, and this is what I'd recommend you to use if you want the gun to be as effective as possible. Once you've got them 50 kills, you're moving on to the final 2 challenge camos, which you should be able to complete as you're doing all of the other ones, like you do with Ardent. And these 2 camos are called Battle and Chameleon. For Battle, you need to get 2 rapid kills 5 times to get 5 double kills, and for Chameleon, you need to get 5 Bloodthirst kills to go on 5 kill streaks. These are pretty easy to do with this gun because it is such a powerful weapon, and you should be able to complete these whilst you're doing the others. If not, go back to that basic class that I said at the start and play with that until you do get these, and then once you have completed them you will have the Gold Camo. So they've been my tips how to get the Vesper Gold in the shortest amount of time possible. The only thing I've got left to talk about is playstyle, and I'll just say play up on them objectives, play in the enemy's face, and then you will win as many gunfights as possible because this is such a powerful gun at close range. You don't want to be sitting back and getting medium to long range kills, and you also don't just want to be waiting for them to come to to you when you are perfectly capable of running up and getting a lot of easy kills, because this gun is so good. I hope this has been helpful, or you have enjoyed. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow there will hopefully be an XR2 going for gold episode, but it may be changed to a knife going for gold episode because I am very close to getting the knife gold. If I can work on that today and get that to the golden camo, then I will be bringing that for you, as I think more people would want to know how to get the knife gold because it's a much harder weapon than the XR2 is. So thanks for watching, thanks to any new subs because I've got 427 subs now. It's ridiculous how fast I've gained them. But thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.